I'm here with my brother Reggie Jackson. Look out, we're gonna have too much fun for you. Say hey, Reggie. Yeah. 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 Your turn, F. Just funk on F. Feels great, Reg. give you some. Yay! Wow.
Yeah, Tony.
Man, that was like the feeling I needed today.
Ditto. Same here.
Wow. Well, now I can say welcome to my home.
Yes. Well, thanks for having me. Man. Appreciate it.
We already knew where each other lived.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Reggie Jackson. And later on, I'll introduce you and let you talk to you. But right now, we're just kind of just feeling good. That was Ain't It Funky Now? I hope it sounds as good as I think it does. It's sounding killing, Reggie.
Oh, yeah.
Let's keep on this groove. I'd like to do that Indonesian nights because we missed that. We're not going to go back in March.
Yeah.
But they said it's going to be later this year.
Oh, okay.
So me and Reggie go way back from our history of being Buckeyes. But we also have run into each other in obscure places around the globe because of your tremendous track record, which I'll let you tell everyone. And this was a song that I wrote called Indonesian Nights. And on the actual recording, Reggie's playing the drums. And so here we go, Indonesian Nights. And I hope you all enjoy. We'll do the same. I'll take the first head, and then I'll open it up, let everybody go for a while, and, we'll see what happens. We can talk, So, all right. We'll kind of vamp it in F minor. 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. are you, man? I'm here all by myself all day. Come on. Give it to me, Reggie. Oh.
Yeah, man.
Man. Ooh.
Fun.
Oh, man, that was spiritual.
Yeah, man.
So what you just experienced there was complete trust and experience with each other. Like, you know, I know this is going to make I said this to you once before, but now you know when I say what I said, it really is going to make sense to you. And here it is. If I'm the Rocky Balboa of the organ, then you're the Apollo Creed of the drums. Because we counter each other so well.
Yeah.
It's like, man, it's like hand in glove. Like I'll flip around. I mean, you know, the rhythm experience with you is intense. Because you come at me with so much that you give me so much space because of. In other words, you are so rhythmically gifted and so tight that I don't get intimidated by all the notes. I get blanketed by them.
Yeah.
It's so cool, man. It's just like cover fire. It's like, go, Reggie, just go, you know.
Well, and it's also, you know, same here. You know, for me, it's always a pleasure to play with you because your sense of time is so strong where it really allows me to be comfortable and to be creative and to explore because I know I don't have to babysit you in terms of, okay, here it is. Like, I know you know where it is. So that just frees me up to, oh man, you know, oh, I'm hearing this. Let me try this. Oh yeah, let me go for this. And man, it's just, well, we always have fun playing together.
Yeah.
Like it could be here at your house or at a small club or, you know, in front of 2,000 people, 3,000 people, whatever it is. Man, we always have a great time.
The music is the music first.
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you for coming today, and it's just, it's going to be a great night tonight.
Yeah, man.
Feels good already. Thank you, everybody, for joining. A little sponsorship advertisement. Let me clear the board here. It looks like I have some emails, but not the kind we would like to see. Oh, we are trying to do this, ladies and gentlemen, for our livelihood. And if you'd like to help us do that, we really appreciate the sponsorship that we got from Dr. Ken Davis and my friend Eric Kessel, as you saw at the beginning of the show. I thank them very much, because without you, we wouldn't be here and able to get this off the ground. But now, to help us make it substantial, I guess you could say, there's a few ways. You'll see some links on the bottom where you can give with the PayPal ME, or you could do it with Venmo if you're a Venmo person. But you also, if you'd like to do it in a way you have a credit card but you don't have a PayPal account and you don't want to start one, if you go to my website, b3monaco.com, and visit this supporter page right here, you'll see that you can give a gift. And even though there's some denominations already set out, you can go in and double them or triple them or do whatever you like. We have, of course. And at the end, you can check out with your credit card. You don't have to be hassled with joining any kind of clubs. It's real simple. You just add it to your cart, and when you check out, you can just go ahead and use your credit card safely and securely. That's what's so cool about this. So please remember that we're trying to keep the arts alive during this pandemic, and you're going to help keep the artists that provide the arts alive. So we're working together, right? So thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, God bless you, and we'll see the phones ringing here soon, as they say, hopefully. And we appreciate your kind support once again. Let's swing a little bit, man. We just played some two intense things.
So I have a kitty cat.
Which cat?
Oh, it's black and white.
Oh, that's Adam.
Adam?
Adam, is he running around?
Yeah. Now he is left.
You're not allergic, I hope.
Oh, no, I have 3 cats at home.
Oh, okay. Well, we have 5. So.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Oh, that's too much. Oh, let's play. You know what I was thinking? How about a little like a blues, like maybe what is that called? Jumpin' the Blues. It's going to be an F blues, everyone. Everyone likes to play F blues. And we're not going to play it too fast, but I don't want to play it too slow that everybody falls asleep. So wake up, guys, because you're going to have to come on your turnarounds just a little bit faster.
Cool.
But not too fast, right?
Right.
So, you know what? I kind of like that big band. And pow, 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 pow. You know, like when I go, pow, pow. You know?
Okay.
Kind of that pedal tone. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn. Yeah. Keep going, everybody. Yeah. Yeah. love you, Reggie. Wow, man. Holy cow. That's a lot of music with two people.
Well, three or four or five, if we include all of our friends out there playing along with us.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Man, this is awesome.
Thank you for coming, Reggie.
Man, if I had something like this when I was coming up, man, I'd be a much, much better player.
To have a rhythm section like this?
Oh my gosh, yeah, and that you can play along with, like this is just like like I grew up playing at jam sessions, so to have this experience during this pandemic, man, it's incredible.
My thoughts were that because of our life as supportive musicians, that it's an honor to be called the comper, because that means you're complimenting. It means you have enough skills to compliment.
Yeah.
That's heavy, right?
Oh yeah.
So we've spent our whole life making other people sound good. That's our main job.
Exactly.
Yeah, oh yeah. Whenever our ego gets in the way, the boss man really tells you. But we've learned also to compliment each other as a complete rhythm section with all of your experiences as well with Bobby Floyd.
Yeah.
So you've got so much experiences, and I know you had to play with Hank Marr too.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot, right?
Yeah.
At the beginning of your career, he was like grooming us, right?
Exactly.
So we have the heritage of, Rusty Bryan and Hank Marr and, help me out, Nancy Wilson.
Nancy, oh yeah. Gene Walker.
Gene Walker.
There's such a long and rich, lineage of not only just great jazz players, here in Central Ohio, but also too great organ players, from Don Patterson to Hank, yourself, Bobby Floyd. Man, I feel so fortunate to be able to play and have played with all you guys. And then there's two guys, younger guys right now coming up, Robert Mason, John Eshelman, and
they're the
guys,
next generation.
Forgive me if there's other guys that I've forgotten about, but man, this is this city, this state has a really rich and long lineage of this organ and this music. I'm just so honored to be able to be a part of it.
Me too. Were you born here? I think you were, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You're younger than me, I think. When were you born, Reggie?
I was born in '73.
Oh yeah, you're young. I can't see anymore. Hey, by the way, there's some people giving gifts. Thank you so much. I'm going to be taking a break in a moment and telling them, but I want to know about your history because, I met you the first time, I think, if I'm not mistaken, had to have been like 30-some years ago. You were playing at a club somewhere off of Morse Road, and I was filling in for Bobby or something.
Yeah, it was either that or I remember my first time playing with you. Yeah, I was like 16, 17 years old, and actually, there was a Chinese restaurant that you used to play at, you had a regular gig at, and I think I either came in and sat in, I don't know who the regular drummer was that asked me to come by and sit in, but I think that was my first time playing with you and meeting you, and I was at least 16, 17 years old.
And see, for you at 16 and 17 to be able to come up and play with people that you were playing with tells us a lot about your talent. So how did you find the drums and what made you get started here?
I probably like most people, my whole family, I grew up playing in church. My whole family sings and or plays an instrument. And so literally from the time I can remember, I was in church, and the church that we were going to at the time was probably the biggest African American church in the city of Columbus. So there was there were so many great musicians there every Sunday. And as a kid, I remember seeing there was a pew in front of where the musicians would play. And every Sunday, there was easily 3 drummers with sticks in their hands, a couple of bass players just sitting around, a couple of keyboard players. Everybody's just kind of sitting, waiting, to just watching. And then, if something were to happen. It never did, but so yeah, I just grew up in that setting, and then it wasn't until high school. Well, let me back up. So the other unique thing about me is that my family had a very eclectic ear for music. So my mom would listen to gospel music and classical music. I'd spend a lot of time with my grandmother, who would play traditional old school gospel music. I'd spend a lot of time with my aunt and uncle, who would play everything from Al Jarreau to Parliament and P-Funk, and I mean, you name it. And then my stepdad at the time was really into like classic rock, so I was also hearing like the Doobie Brothers and Led Zeppelin and Steely Dan. So I just had this like wide spectrum of music coming at me. And then it wasn't until high school I had a band director who noticed that I had a talent for playing the drums, because I would, on my lunch break, I would go to the band room and practice. And so he was like, hey, have you ever, listened to jazz? I was like, no, what is that? He handed me a tape of a recording of just 2 hours of music that he recorded from a great station that we used to have here in Columbus called WBBY.
Yeah, WBBY.
And man, that was it. That just like knocked me out. And for people who don't know WBBY, it was a jazz station that we had, and I loved it so much because they would play Miles Davis, a song by Miles Davis, and then the very next song would be like Pat Metheny, and then the song after that would be Duke Ellington.
Yeah, it would range everywhere, right?
Yeah, it was like, and so it was great. And having grown up with that wide spectrum of music, when I heard jazz and I heard all these different, approaches to this one style of music, I was just like, oh man, that's the style of music I want to study.
That's it.
And so yeah, and then we had jam sessions back then.
Yeah.
Gene Walker had a jam session from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
At the Marble Gang, what was it?
Yeah, at the Marble Gang on Saturday mornings.
And then we go to
then Bobby's session from 4 to 8. And then there was also on Tuesday nights, Aaron Scott, Joe Hunter, and Dave DeWitt had a jam session at this restaurant. I can't believe I can't remember it.
Oh, well, just keep waiting. You'll forget more.
Right. But they had a jam session at this restaurant from 8 to 11.
Yeah.
And then that same night, keyboard player used to have a jam session on High Street, on Dow's on High.
Oh, yeah, Dow's on...
Phil Maneri.
Yeah, Phil Maneri.
And Phil had his jam session Tuesday nights from 10 to 2 a.m., but that was like a jazz fusion. It was all like...
Jim Maneri, I'm
sorry.
Jim Maneri.
His brother, yes.
Yes, brother.
Jim Maneri. And so that jam session was really cool because it was all this fusion stuff.
I remember that.
Don Grolnick to Herbie Hancock to, you name it. So that was always fun because Tuesday nights I'd start off at Aaron's jam session, which was a straight ahead jazz jam session, but it was in a restaurant where you had to play really quiet.
Soft, yeah. So you had to get those chops together.
Exactly.
See, this is great information for you students. Thank you, Reggie, for sharing this. This is what I'd like.
Yeah. And so for me, that was great because, kind of had to learn to play with intensity, but at a very quiet level. Because if you play too loud, you're
in trouble.
You might lose the gig for them, and certainly they wouldn't let you sit in again.
That's it.
And then the great thing is, then I'd go to Jim's jam session, that fusion jam session, where you could just
play as loud as you want.
Exactly. Yeah. So for me, it was great. I did that my entire senior year of high school. Every Tuesday and every Saturday, that's what I did.
Jeez, Reggie. Well, and here you are. I mean, you can explode, and then you could take it down to finesse.
Yeah.
And speaking of finesse, let's do that. Let's do this one. I like this one, and I know you and I are going to play this real tight. Let me make sure the bass pedal's right. Gerard Gibbs says hi. Yeah. Yeah, man. A compliment. Yeah. What she does. Send her roses. Just because. If it's violins she wants, Reggie, let him play. Maybe she has it in her mind that she's just wasting her time. Love her today, find one on her way. Maybe she has it in her mind and she's just wasting her time. But we ain't going to let them waste their time because we're going to finish this song right now. Yeah, Reggie. Man, we play a lot of gigs together in our life. Oh, wow. You know, the beautiful thing about what we get to do is it's never the same twice. Right. And that's the beauty of it. And when you feel spontaneous and you get to play with people like you, man. Well, you know what? I need a little bit more before we go. Sure. And by the way, before we do, I want to start thanking a few people because without your sponsorship and without Dr. Davis and Eric Kessel, this couldn't be possible that the whole world can share this beautiful music and play along and grow with us. So let's start. I like to start with, I'm just going to go right on down. Paul Vineyard. You know Paul Vineyard. God bless you, Paul. Thank you very much. I'll talk about the lesson. Let's see. Funny. We'll see. I got maybe a student at 6. There we go. Venmo, Gabe, Hammer Time. God bless you. Thank you very much. Debbie Hill and Gordon from Toronto, Canada.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. James Lynn, thank you very much. Dave and Terry, thank you very much. Christopher, thank you very much. Jocelyn, you know we appreciate it too. Thank you. Letitia, why did you do that? She is so sweet, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
She is just the kindest soul to us musicians. There's so many of you blessings out there. Thank you. Who is this from? Nunya. You're welcome. God bless you. All right, well, we're going to clear the board, and you still have time, ladies and gentlemen, to be called out, because we like to do that. Yeah. Well, I'm covering my head, Reggie. I got to do something about my head now. The list got so long it consumed my head. Oh, man. Well, thank you, everybody. You know, I'll see you again. Hey, Tom Sawyer's here. Hey, you know, man, Columbus rocks, and we love you too. Gerard, thanks for joining us. So many friends and people from around the globe. I forgot who's here on Instagram. Don't forget, you got just a few more minutes to go to that camera. That's at Tony Monaco Hammond B3. And you can see Reggie and the Christmas tree in its totality right over me. And it sounds exactly the same. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to take it maybe out. I was thinking, you know what I'm talking. My favorite. Show us what you got. you, everybody. God bless you all. We'll see you next week. Yeah, Reggie. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. You're welcome, Reggie. God bless you, man. We'll see you all, everybody. Thanks for your kind tips and generosity. You still have plenty of time. You can go all night. Darren Heinrich from Australia says hello to you. He sees who's here. All of our friends, a lot of hearts. Letitia, Monty. Thanks, everybody. We're going to go, and we'll see you soon. I'll let you know when Reggie will be back soon, right? Okay, man. God bless you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.